My name is Jonathan Von Renssel from Blue Microphones. I'm here at Full Compass to talk to you all about MoFi, the newest revolution in modern headphone technology. This project for Blue is about 5 years in the making. We were looking at the current headphone industry and tried to figure out what the biggest problems were with the headphones that are out now and what we could do to solve those problems. And the biggest thing that we noticed with higher-end studio headphones and higher-end hi-fi headphones is that they require a headphone amp to work properly. Most high-end hi-fi headphones and high-end studio headphones, you cannot plug directly into your laptop or your phone or your interface and get them to actually sound good with just those devices. You always need some sort of headphone amp in between the headphone and your playback device. So what we did is we actually built a set of headphones that has the amplifier built right into it. So the amplifier, it's a 240 millivolt amp that runs off a 12-hour lithium-ion battery. So the battery is actually rechargeable via USB. You get about 12 hours of constant use out of it. So these are pretty much the first of what is probably going to be a long line of new powered headphones. Much like the studio monitor business changed about 15 years ago, and the PA speaker business changed. You know, 15 years ago, if you wanted to buy a set of studio monitors, if it was a three-way speaker, you needed three separate amplifiers. Now everything has an amp built into it. Same with PA speakers. Even the line arrays have amps built into them. So headphones, that's the next step, and we're the first ones to do this. The MoFis are actually the first powered headphones that are not powering any noise canceling. They're not doing any DSP. The amplifier is just powering the built-in 50mm drivers, which is really, really cool. Now, if you have your own nice headphone amp, or if you run out of battery power when you're on the go, there's a little switch right here, and this actually turns the amplifier on and off. So you can run them in passive, and in passive mode, it runs at about 40 ohms, so you could still get power from your mobile devices. When you turn it on, that helps, boost the power and takes the load off of the amplifiers in your mobile devices using the amp in here. Now, if you're a hi-fi guy, or if you're just somebody that likes to listen to music that's mastered for vinyl, when you master music for vinyl, you actually, according to the RAF curves or whatever, they take out about 4 decibels at 60 hertz to keep the needle from jumping on the record. So what we did is we added a passive EQ in the low end that adds about 4 decibels at 60 hertz. And you can turn that on and off to your pleasure. So 3 different settings for the amplifier. Now the cable plugs in right where the amplifier switch is. You get 2 cables with it. This is your short mobile cable. It's an Apple certified cable, so you actually have volume and play and pause control for Apple devices. Has a microphone built right into it, and it's fairly short. You also get a 3-meter long studio cable that does not have the controls, but is much, much longer for studio use and if you want to sit further away from your playback device. You get the 1/4-inch adapter. You also get one of those 2-prong adapters if you're on an airplane from the 1920s. You get a USB cable and a charging block for charging the headphones. Now back to the charging set, it does have a 12-hour battery in here, but one thing you may notice is when you close the headphones, it actually shuts the amplifier off. So one of the problems with powered headphones, whether it's active noise canceling or that sort of thing, if you leave those headphones plugged in and running when you're not wearing them, it drains the battery, and then you have to go and buy AA's or find a replacement battery or charge them up. This one here actually shuts down when you're not using the headphones. So when it closes, the amp shuts off. One of the first things that people notice about these headphones too, just by looking at them, it's one of the strangest looking pieces of headphones that they've ever seen. We basically incorporated 8 different hinge points on this set so that no matter what size or shape your head is, you're getting a nice comfortable fit, and the cups are always parallel to each other. That's important because if a headphone is too small, they go like this. If the headphone's too large, they go like that, and you don't get a nice comfortable seal. One thing that we noticed in the development of these headphones is one of the most important things to the sound of a headphone is how well it fits on your head. These have ear-shaped cups, not circular. Nobody has perfectly round ears, so we actually shape them like an ear. The pads are made out of a memory foam, and they're incredibly comfortable. The weight is distributed because of this strange linkage system. It actually distributes the weight more this way than this way, so the weight's perfectly distributed over your head, so not all the weight's pressured right onto your crown. Another cool feature is, because this linkage hinge system, you can adjust the tension of it with this knob here. So some people think it's a volume. This is actually the tension control for the hinge system. So you also get, a pivot point right here, and the cups are on a ball joint too. So over 8 different hinge points on these headphones. So that's pretty much the thick and thin on the blue MoFi headphones. They're available now. If you have any questions about them, if you want to look further into them, you can go to fullcompass.com or talk to your Full Compass sales representative. Thank you.